Today we're gonna do a burst Frohawk. First we're gonna draw a guide, clip all the way open. We're gonna do a half circle around the ear. Once the half a circle guide is completed, we're gonna adjust the clipper down. We're gonna start fading and blending right there. Just in that area, not going closer to the line, just blend in that area. Then we take the 1.5 guard and we use the edges of the clipper. So pretty much about 3 teeth out of the whole clip. So we're just gonna do a lot of edge work just to get that line down. Make sure you use your comb to make sure everything is straight so you can see the fade. Then you take the 1.5 guard and go with the grain as if you're trying to trim and flatten the sides as if it was a regular dark Caesar, but you're gonna shape it in the form of the Mohawk. Then you take the 1 guard and you do the same exact thing. Corner of the blade, blending out that line. Right on that line, don't go any higher, just hit the line, adjust the clipper. If you're going a little higher, open it up. If you're going to try to take more of the line out, close it up. Use the edge of the clipper on that back line, so you're resting the edges of the blade on the line. Now the back of her hair goes in different directions, so that's why I'm twisting the clipper around and going with the grain, so to speak. That's why you got to use your comb and comb the hair in the direction that the hair grows. Then you take the 1 guard and go down, so pretty much smoothing out the area, hitting the line, corner of the blade, a lot of corner. And you see the fade is coming along smoothly. Edge, edge. Then you take the half guard. Then you do the same exact thing, open it up. When you're going a little high, when you're hitting the line, close it up. Just to blend out that line. We're gonna take the war heroes and we're gonna give the burst Frohawk a nice line. Just to see, you know, where your blend is at, because sometimes you just gotta give it a line in the middle of the cut sometimes just to see what the cut look like. And then you can go back and touch it up as you see please. Always use your comb, cause just to comb down the hair so you can cut it, so when the customer go home and wash their hair, excess hair don't just pop up out that line and it look shabby. So giving it a nice line, make sure your wall heroes is nice and sharp, 0 gap. Make sure it don't overlap to where it's cutting the customer. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and comment. I like to read comments. I like to know what you think. Follow me on Instagram, Sneed_the barber. That's DABARBER. Now we're gonna go to the second side. We're gonna draw a guide semicircle around the ear. Get it nice and clean. And we're gonna adjust the clipper. You know, fade that area, don't go close to the line. Just like how we did the other side. Now 2 sides, when you fade in someone's hair, both sides never fade the same because the hair never goes in the same direction. So one might go like backwards towards the back of the hair and the other one might on the other side might go forward. So we're gonna take the 1.5 guard and we're gonna start blending out that line right there. A lot of corner work, full blade corner, switch it up. You see me leaning the clipper on the corner of the hair, fading it down, smoothing it down. Just so I have that shape of the Frohawk. Same thing, trimming down the lines, tapering it. Switch it up, 1.5 now. The 1 guard, and then same thing, corner work. Blend that line, work on that line. That's the object of the fade game. Get out the lines. Corner work. You see me hitting the line with the corner. Right, the clipper's sitting right on that line. Make sure you see everything. See, I'm only using half of the blade on that line just to get the line out. Tapering it down the line until I get to the next blade. Smooth it down. Corner work, a whole lot of corner work. That's what the Mohawk pretty much is about when you fading it. You always want to smooth it down too, because you know you want to give it that finished look in the middle of fading it. And as you can see, if you can see both sides, this side actually fades better than the other side. In the fade game, it's like that sometimes. So now we got the half guard. Getting the last line out. Corner work, same thing. You're gonna work around the guide. Little clip over comb, get the excess, debulk the line. Pretty much where that part is, so when you set in your part, it's nice and sharp. Little clip over comb, and that's with no guard on the clipper, clip over comb. So basically we're working out that line. And you see I use my comb a lot just to see how the fade is going, because I'm combing the hair in the direction that I'm cutting it. And now I'm gonna apply the line just to see where my fade is at. See how it look, nice and sharp points. Now you know, so every female is different. Some like sharp points, some like softer points. Some like to box the front, some like to go in the natural way the hair grows and not take too much off. Because one thing about boxing off the lady front, which it'll result in a lot of grow back, because the head naturally like grows onto the forehead past the eyebrow. So now we're just setting in the line. Now we're gonna pick out the hair right before we smoothen the top off. Trim it down a little bit. I like to use my masters with the fade blade on it. Open it about halfway and smoothing off the hair. They cut real sharp, and it make, you know, the one thing about the masters, it make a nice little sound when it's cutting, so you know it's cutting, and like, you know what I mean, a clean you know what I mean? That type of sound. That's why I love using the masters for this type of stuff right here. Other than that, I use walls all day. Make sure you get it nice and smooth. Nice, steady hand. Yeah, shout out to Jazz too, cause she had requested me do a Mohawk cut too. So you know I made that happen. And if you got a request out there that you want me to do, just hit me on the comments and let me know. I like, you know what I mean, doing things for people, especially if it's gonna help you out. Yeah, I know you like that music too. It's nice and smooth, you know. Nice little bounce to it. Little flavor, you know. Shout out to Strictly Skills Barbershop too, man. We've been in business for 10 years. Strong. Yeah, you always want to taper down the lines and stuff. When you taper your lines down, it just makes the lines look sharper because it's not an excess of hair around the line. So always do that, man. You know, cutting hair is like science. And I always tell people, man, this is the best job in the world. It brought me everything. Clippers take you around the world. Everybody need a haircut. Yeah, man. When I got into this haircut business, man, I never got into it for the money, really. I love the sport since I first laid eyes on it. And I just, you know, always try to better myself. And eventually the money comes along with, you know, progress. So, just do it for the love, man. No better job in the world. You know what they say? You turn your passion into your profession, you never work a day in your life. So ever since 23, I haven't worked since. 10 years later, Strictly Skills, baby. Signing out, you know, touching up the lines right before we do scissors. You know, the scissors is always the final touch. And it's good to have a good pair of scissors. That's why I invested in my Hanzo shears. That's the correct terminology, shears. You know? You want to smooth it down. You always want to smooth down the cut. The cleaner the cut, the better. Touch up that line again, because you know, you need to look sharp. I would, you know, at the Hanzo shares and stuff like that, but no free promotion over here. I already promoted it long enough, but enough, you know. But these shares are the truth, though. They worth the money. If you're gonna do something, use the best tools in the game. And if you're gonna use scissors, you might as well use something that cut sharp. It's like using a dull razor blade to shave somebody's face. Why do that? But, sayonara till the next video. Signing out. Peace.